Welcome back to Blue Planet War in Heaven for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We are going into the 7th mission. We will read this in a database reading.
How the hell did this happen? I have been warning you since before the fall of Europa that Steel is the most dangerous commander the Tevs have. He is not going to dick around conserving resources and fighting an inexorable attritive war like Severanti. He wants this war over. He hates the waste of life almost as much as he loves the chance to fight. I told you he'd go for the throat. Now we're looking at logistical collapse within the year, unless we cut our fleet in half. If that doesn't happen on its own. On top of that, Byrne continues to insist on diverting critical supplies to his damn priority operation. You should have given me your ships when I needed them, Byrne. Not squandered the home fleet defending the Elder's mysterious project. If we do not break out of our defensive rut, within 3 months, we are all going to answer for it at the gallows.
Oh boy.
InSec has recently become aware that a document was posted publicly on FleetNet labeled as a compartmentalized Admiralty Communique. Although the source claims to be a disgruntled Jovian comms officer, I am sure none of you are naive enough to believe this obvious fabrication. GTVA continues its psyops in an effort to wear down our morale and cohesion. If you hear scuttlebutt about this message, defeat it as you would any other enemy.
This is Paula Hunter, Alliance Embedded News, reporting in the field on board Artemis Station in the Sol system. Several days ago, GTVA forces launched a truly enormous coordinated attack against UEF naval infrastructure in the space around Earth itself. This is really huge. Am I getting through, Chen? Alright, sorry, yes. This is an enormous change in the strategy from what we saw under Admiral Severanti. In an interview yesterday, Admiral Steele told us that he wants the war over by the end of the year and he's willing to take risks to do it.
I want one thing to be clear. We will suffer losses. I'm not going to grind away 500,000 lives on both sides when we could spend a few thousand now and achieve victory. We need to show the UEF the rules of the game. There are no rules. These people are fragile. They haven't seen what we've seen or fought our battles. Push them and they will break.
Now, a lot of pundits have criticized this change in strategy as an unnecessary risk, and I know there's been a lot of footage of damaged ships coming home or news about lost squadrons, but let me tell you, the damage inflicted by Steele's attacks is just so much more punishing.
User command feed off.
This is Paula Hunter, Alliance Embedded News, reporting in the field on board Artemis Station in the Sol system.
Would you like a kitten picture? Kitten picture delivered. Remember, serenity precedes success.
Hello, Noemi. I ran into Kassim last night. He was in his civvies in the rec room. I asked him where he had been the past couple of days. He said he was heading back to Earth and wasn't going to take any more part in this war. It turns out he missed the squadron briefing when the Tevs attacked Earth. Captain Telfer eventually found him in his bunk, up to his ears in rocket fuel. He got an immediate court-martial and was determined psychologically unfit to continue in the Navy. He leaves for Earth tomorrow, and they're setting him up in a government center for some spiritual therapy.
Oh boy.
It's sad that the Navajas are being broken up, but to lose Kassim as well makes it all that much more difficult. He had the manners of a hog in heat, and half the charm. But he was a good pilot, a reliable friend. Like Captain Telfer said, though, this is war. War doesn't stop for anyone. It is a machine that carries on without us, and we either continue on with it, or we die. Let me tell you something that I always told your parents. No matter what life throws at us, we always have a choice in how we receive it. Most of us aren't born great. It's a conscious decision that we make at some point in our lives that propels us to do great things. You're still at the beginning of your adult life, but the choices you've made in this war have shown me that you are quite capable of determining your own destiny. It is therefore with no fear that I let you go into the unknown by yourself, without me to guide you. I'm going to Riza Station to help out with the training of new pilots. I've been flying Navy birds for more than 20 years, and this is probably the most useful thing I can do in this war. My reactions aren't what they were 15, 20 years ago, and the front is no place for a person like me. Who would have thought, Laporte, that out of the three of us, you'd be the only one of us moving forward, not back. I'll send you a message when I get a spare moment. With love, your Uncle Manuel.
Alright, well, let's go see their briefing for that final sortie.
Morning, Fighting Navajas. This will be a last sortie before everyone goes to their new postings, so let's make this a good one, right? Here's the situation. About 15 minutes ago, we received an automated distress call from one of our cruisers, the Dea Icaunis. She was transferring some non-essential materials from Mars to Earth and serving as a base and rally point for local patrols. We can't establish communications with the cruiser, so we've assumed that she must have fallen under some distress. Admiral Byrne has ordered us to send a wing to investigate the fate of the Icaunis.
My brother, my enemy.
This is not a recon mission. We suspect enemy action to be the cause of the cruiser's distress. GTVA forces have withdrawn from regional space after the Second Fleet's maneuvers, but we've detected some remnants that haven't joined up with the TEV fleet at Europa. This could be a retaliatory action. We need you to proceed with caution and be ready for a fight as soon as you enter the area. Beta Wing will serve as backup. Because of Bree's departure, you'll be taking Alpha Wing, Laporte. Your recent action at Riza Station has proven that you've got the capability for field leadership. I've already made a statement in your FleetNet record for your next squadron leader. Do us proud, Sub-Lieutenant.
Ooh boy, promoted.
Hey, Laporte, it's Benito. Cameron checking something with the deck crew. Hey, when we get back, let's take a few minutes to remember the Navajas, alright? Captain Telfer could use a little cheering up. Congratulations on your promotion, too. You deserve it. You're handling all this better than most of us.
Primary objective, secure Dea Icaunis. Two malls. No, I'm going with a Vulcan and a mall. Alright, let's hit it.
Dea Icaunis in sight. She's adrift and under fire from TEV skirmishers. Finn, Cameron, let's get in there.
Only 5 of them. We can do this. We've handled worse.
Zero, we've got a problem. 3 Ulans, 280 high. They've
Oh,
painted us
crap.
Godbuster.
Xinny and Zero. Oh,
So much
crap.
friggin' clean,
No.
huh? We're not leaving without him. Let's do some sanitizing.
Roger that. Rabbit, dishes, knock it off. Shackle to me, fangs out for ATM attack. Press, let's grease these Buntu and all the friends they bring.
Can we take these guys?
It didn't sound like Cameron.
I can. Try to keep up.
Trebuchets. Trebuchets.
Alpha 1, Fox 2.
Oh, shit!
Damn it!
Hull
I'm a
failure
sitting duck.
imminent.
Oh,
Comms
fuck!
failure. Engine failure.
Okay, Noemi, don't
Weapons
panic.
failure.
Reset master caution. Reactor quench checklist. Reactor spark checklist. Damn it. Solaris! Solaris, do you read?
Oh, they're killing
Holy-
the ship.
I'm bleeding. Oh man, that's a lot of blood. Feeling... faint. Need... injector. Where... God damn it. Damn pockets.
It's good to have you back, Noemi. I know it's odd to be debriefed in a sickbay bunk. Beta Wing found you in your cockpit with a shrapnel wound and a shortage of blood. It looks like you passed out after taking a pretty serious hit. We're not completely sure what happened out there. Neither Veneto nor Cameron made it home to report, and the Dea Icaunis was boarded by GTVA Marines. According to your flight data recorders, you engaged a wing of elite GTVA pilots. However, these ships were from the Imperious battle group and should have been in Delta Serpentis, not engaging in an unsupported boarding operation within our space. Our best theory at the moment concerns one of the prisoners the Dea Icaunis was transporting. Captain Esmar Al-Fadil of the 41st Bengals surrendered himself to UEF custody during a failed attack on the Jakarta station dockyards. So far as we can tell, members of his squadron went rogue in order to rescue him from what they perceived as a fate worse than death. According to forensics, the fighting aboard the UEC Dea Icaunis grew fierce, and the TEV Marines deployed a thermobaric weapon after freeing their prisoners. There were no survivors. But don't blame yourself, Laporte. Those TEV pilots were ruthless and experienced in a way even I can't understand, and you were outnumbered at that. Heal up. You're being shipped out in a week. I'll miss you, Sub-Lieutenant.
Oh boy. I can barely remember getting hit. I don't know if I was afraid. Getting that close to death doesn't seem real. I wonder, why did they spare me? You may replay this mission to achieve a different ending. If you want to defeat the SOC wings, try the following strategy. Swap one of your Vulcans for Mauls. In fact, it starts you with 2 Mauls. Hang back near your starting point to draw them out and pick them off one at a time using wingman commands. Well, I don't really want to kill Xinny and Zero, so we're just going to stick with that. 0 kills. It's kind of embarrassing, though. So our total remains at 28 with 2 assists. This was My Brother, My Enemy, the 7th mission of Blue Planet War in Heaven for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.